Hey, Stewie, so I heard the UK made all these new ID check laws for the internet. My buddy said it's really just a sneaky way to find out who's posting anti-government stuff. Is that true, or just internet talk?
Peter, the intersection of child protection legislation and political surveillance is indeed fertile ground for speculation. While the Online Safety Act 2023 officially targets protecting minors from pornography and harmful content, it creates infrastructure that could potentially be repurposed. Consider that age verification requires platforms to collect identifying information. The same infrastructure needed to track users could theoretically flag political content.
But like, when I had to show my driver's license to buy beer at that K-Hawk convenience store, they didn't suddenly start tracking my political views. What's different here?
Excellent analogy, but flawed. Physical age verification creates ephemeral verification. The clerk sees your ID and moves on. Digital verification creates persistent data trails. Platforms must store verification records for regulatory compliance, creating databases of verified identities tied to accounts. In the UK, these verification companies are private contractors, not government entities, creating potential third-party data access.
So wait, you're telling me some random company in London could have my photo ID just because I wanted to check if Meg posted embarrassing photos of me? That seems excessive?
Precisely the privacy concern critics raise. The verification companies operate under UK data protection laws, but breaches do occur. In 2024, the Identity Verification Service UK, a major contractor, suffered a breach, exposing 250,000 verification records. While the data didn't include viewing history, it created verified identity databases that could theoretically be subpoenaed for investigations.
Okay, but here's what I don't get. If they wanted to track political opponents, why wrap it in a Save the Children law? Why not just pass a political monitoring law?
Strategic brilliance, Peter. Child protection creates universal compliance. Few oppose protecting minors. Compared to Australia's 2021 Online Safety Bill expansion, which explicitly included serious social problems beyond child protection. The UK's framing focuses on age-restricted content while establishing comprehensive user identification infrastructure that applies to all users, not just those accessing adult content.
But my nephew uses a VPN to watch British shows. Couldn't people just use those to bypass the whole ID thing, making the political tracking thing pointless?
The legislation anticipates this. Platforms allowing VPN promotion or circumvention guidance face 18 million fines. Major VPN providers report 300% increase in UK users since implementation, suggesting widespread evasion. However, VPN use itself flags accounts for additional scrutiny, creating circular enforcement where evasion attempts generate more surveillance than compliance.
So like, if someone posts anti-government stuff while using age verification, what happens? Do they get like a special red flag or something?
Current implementation shows no direct political flagging system. However, verified identities create traceability that didn't previously exist. Political activists report account suspensions following verification, suggesting potential correlation. The Metropolitan Police's Online Safety Division has requested verification data in 47 cases since July 2025, primarily for threats and harassment, but creating precedent for broader requests.
Wait, 47 cases? That seems pretty small if they're trying to suppress millions of UK citizens. Maybe it's actually just what they say, protecting kids?
Valid point, Peter. The scale doesn't support systematic political suppression yet. However, surveillance infrastructure operates on potential, not current usage. East Germany Stasi monitored only 5% of citizens actively, yet the capability to monitor 100% created self-censorship. The 47 cases established legal precedent for broader future requests. Additionally, private platforms may enforce hate speech policies more aggressively when user identities are verified.
So bottom line, is this really about catching political dissent? Or are we looking at well-meaning child protection with some creepy side effects?
The evidence supports both interpretations simultaneously. Child protection appears genuine. 85% enforcement actions target pornography accessed by minors. Political suppression isn't primary intent, but emerges as structural consequence. The infrastructure serves dual masters. Protecting children creates identification systems that incidentally enable political traceability, like building highways for commerce that also facilitate military mobilization. The second function emerges from the first's existence.